Hello. I think I've decided not to bother going on anyway. I'd rather just get home, I think. Like I said, I'm concerned about what's happened to that old camera. Never done that. Do you want to save movie mode before? I'll check if it's damaged, and also I just remembered there's a bit of maintenance to do. One of the horns is full of bloody rust. Well, the other's mint, and the reason is it's decided that the bloody cats piss all over it. So I'm going to scrape some rust off and paint it with hammerite before it gets any worse. I was going to send for another pair, they're only cheap, but might as well see if I can save it. Well, I'd just come in with them Predator helmets on. I'm going to try and get that on film, but I think he's gone inside for a brew. You know what I mean? That alien with all the dreadlocks. An Australian lad called a ride his life paid $1,000 for one from Russia, and it was absolute crap. You can get decent ones apparently. When I went for a bottle, I just got a bottle of Coke actually. When I went in, that boss is there, and I've noticed he must come here every week. And I forgot my hay fever tablets. Oh, that GSX has gone now. We're going to mention that belly pan to him. Bugger. Yeah, definitely gone in apart. Just he must have set off while I went for my bottle of pop. I might have thought I were a loony. You want a belly pan for that? Free? Just come back to my house and you can have it. No for you. What model is this? A red Ulster. Nice old thing. A Rudge. Yeah, so like I said, I'll get home. We're sniffling with my hay fever. It's even worse out here in the sticks. We're not going to be very comfortable riding anywhere long distance. I know, what a wimp. So I'll just get home, clean my horn up, check my camera, see if I've arsed it up, and relax in the backyard maybe with a couple of beers. I'll just have a last shufty round. So what year this ID is? TST 79. Oh, the noisy dripping like a tap. Too much information. Hayabusa. A nice little spotlights. Let's get out of here. Yes, 750, very nice. Is that paintwork meant to be that colour? Has it faded? Alright, goodbye Rivington. For a week or 2 or 3. I should forget my tablets. You know. I won't press my horn. Yeah, it's going to be a little short upload this because I'm going to that pet shop for some stuff for my little moggies. Oh, I'll knock it off and then go home. It's come on all of a sudden, me hay fever and a pain in the arse. I was sneezing last night during that bloody thunderstorm. That should have been a warning to check some tablets as soon as I got up. Oh, it's really making them speed ups bigger. You know, 1 bottle of Diet Coke and I'm burping and hiccuping like hell. So there we are, Rivington Barn again. Is that number 3 and number 4? I deleted my old one with the microphone trouble, although I'm not sure if this will be sorted out or not. We'll have to see, won't we? You should get a Tarzan blast. Anyone with a bare chest gets a Tarzan blast. What's he doing? Bike is running smooth. What's going on? It's like a new lease of life. Engine seems perky. What's going on? Wonder if I was firing all the cylinders before. You can see what a bad bend that is, can't you? I'm fully aware of my surroundings. They mustn't allow boating on here. I mean, there's a couple of boats there, but I think they're for some kind of maintenance. What's going on? Oh, letting someone out. He's just being courteous. I quite agree. Hey, that'd be a good one to do a name change. I was saying earlier that the little silver letters you can buy like that. Of sticking them on my neighbour's car to say something silly, and that being an ideal candidate, Mondeo Titanium. Dog should be on a lead, you twerp. Ooh, and they're smoking wacky backy. Can smell that shit a mile off. I think everyone does these days, don't they? If you're a smoker, about 90% seem to have a wacky backy habit. I mean, I don't know why it's illegal. Tried it once and it just didn't do anything, nothing whatsoever. At one of them bike rallies, my mate was smoking away on a little water pipe. And yeah, I do like that. Absolutely nothing. So what's he meant to do? You not feel giddy? No, nothing. You're not taking it back? I said, yes I am. So puffing away for 5 minutes, just nothing at all. I said, I think you've been sold an oxo cube or sawdust. I'm a bollocks. I said, I think what it is, if you're a bit daft, it sends you even more daft. And if you're sort of logical and depressed like me, you stay depressed. That's my theory. Just didn't do anything at all. Nothing. Not that I know what it's meant to do. What does it mean? What is it meant to do? Well, when they say get your high, what does high mean? What do you mean get your high? What's high mean? Like when you're pissed, things spinning round, you're feeling sort of jolly. I could do with something to cheer me up instead of retail therapy, which is what I normally resort to. Buying things cheers me up, getting parcels from eBay, that's a big smile on my face. Going into debt. Fucking hell, as he flashes chap. Like I said, I'll be same courteous. Why be a cunt? Some people might have blasted a horn then and swerve round. But no, I'm courteous, Barker. He held two up on a scooter, must have given his out chap on back and lady who's behind the handlebars. Have a do, love. Have a do on this quiet road. Thank you. Straight through the lights. Nothing exciting to report down here. There used to be a bit of a bike shop that did dyno runs when I had my X4. And it was weird because they charged £12. I'm just curious about the horsepower. I thought 100 horsepower. And there's this twitchy little man, a middle-aged man, smoking like a nervous, quick smoker, you know what I mean? He had jam jar glasses on. Come on lad, let's get it on now. Puffing, putting a fag down. And then he sat on my bike, put fag back in and ash dropping all over its seats. It dropped off onto the floor. I should have told a little for it, but he's just a little weird bastard. Anyway, put it on the Dino run, revved it like fuck. They say you shouldn't put stuff on a Dino run, you have to sign a disclaimer. Because when I told the bloke in Fastlane where I got the X4 from, what you do that for? You know, you can blow your head gasket up or worse. I said, they screw eyes off it now. I said, I know. Well, what were outcome? I said, 85, bollocks, it's 100. I said, well, that's what the chap said. He said there's something wrong with it, it's not firing on all cylinders or something if it's only 85. Cobblers, where were they? So I told him. Oh, I said, you have a Dino and you don't know how to run it. So there we go. Oh, they're always accurate. So this is the most horsepower I've had, 110. It's Hornet 900. And the big 1300 was restricted to 100 horsepower because of the Japanese market restrictions. They're more restricted than us. Now we're looking at a Rider's Life Hornets for sale, or it was 3 weeks ago, I don't know if it still is. And because it's an Australian model like Japanese, the lights are on all the time, there's no off switch. And in fact in its place was a hazard switch. I think all bikes should have hazard switches. Because my Super 4 had a hardwired light. So we hazards and a hardwired light. You know what I mean? Because you're on all the time, there's no off switch. You know what I mean, Sam? And it came in handy once because I once had to take it in for something. And I said, what's the fuel like? I've forgot to fill up. Oh, what's it saying on your indicator? And it looked like it were a quarter full, so I set off down the bloody motorway, overtook a juggernaut, and suddenly the fuel cut out. I shit myself. And luckily I put the hazards on because, like I said, it was fitted with them. And the wagon driver actually carried on speeding. I had to wait till he'd gone past me on the left. I was on the right, on the fast lane as you call it. And luckily the car behind slowed down for me and waved. So I just pulled over to the hard shoulder with the engine conked out. Could have been a very nasty situation. I tried to fiddle because that bike had one of them old fashioned taps. I tried to fiddle with my gloves on, I couldn't do it, not at 80 miles an hour on a fast lane. So I pulled over, switched to reserve, and it fired up, of course, and got me home. Well, that's what I mean. The LCD displays are very inaccurate for your fuel. Fuel taps are impossible to turn with gloves on unless you know what you're doing properly. Very dodgy situation. I just thought I'd relate that to you before I got me stuff from the pet shop. Right, I'll knock it off. Anyway, I'll go home, have a nice cup of tea and upload this bit first. Bye for now.